Hey, welcome! So today, we're going to get the hang of a super useful but really simple phrase that's going to make your Brazilian Portuguese sound way more natural. Seriously, this one's a game changer. Let's just dive right in.
Okay, so picture this. You've got the basics down. You know how to say you want to do something, right? But what if you've already done it, like 2 seconds ago? How do you talk about something you just did? It's a common little hurdle, but we're about to clear it no problem.
So, what's the secret sauce? It all comes down to this little phrase right here, acabei de. Look at the left side, eu quero comprar. That's I want to buy. It's for some time in the future. But on the right, eu acabei de comprar, that means I just bought it. That one little tweak changes everything, from a future plan to a past action that just wrapped up. That's the key we're unlocking today.
To really get this down, we're going to think of it like we're playing with building blocks. It's a really simple step-by-step thing. So, let's grab our first piece, our foundation.
Here it is, our main piece, eu acabei de. These 3 little words are your go-to whenever you want to say, I just. Just think of it as one solid chunk, a pre-built piece you can use over and over again.
Now let's talk about how to say it so you sound like you know what you're doing. The most important part is that last syllable. You really want to hit that bay sound at the end. It's not acabai, it's acabai. You hear that emphasis? A nice strong bay. Go on, try it. Acabai. Nice.
And for the second word, de, here's a little insider tip. In Brazil, when this word follows a vowel, it almost always gets this G sound, like the letter G. So you don't really say de, you say G. So when you put them together, you get eu acabei de. See that? You're already sounding more natural.
Okay, so we've got our foundation set. It's time to snap on the next piece, our second block, the action word. You know, the verb.
You literally just attach the action word right at the end. For this one, we'll use comprar, which means to buy. And here's another great pronunciation tip. That R at the end is super soft, almost like it isn't there. It's more of an ah sound. So think comprar. So now we've got eu acabei de comprar. I just bought. We're so close. We've got who did it and what they did. The only thing missing is, well, what was it? What did we just buy? Let's add that final block and build our first full sentence. Let's finish it off with livro, a book. And listen to how you say It's kind of nasally, almost like So let's put the whole thing together. Eu acabei de comprar livro. Boom! Just like that, you've built a complete, useful sentence that sounds totally natural.
And what's so great about this is that it's a formula. It's a pattern you can use for anything. You always start with eu acabei de. Then you pop in any action word like ler, to read. And finally, you add your details, livro in Portuguese. And just like that, you can say, I just read a book in Portuguese. It's the same simple 3-step process every single time.
All right, now that you've got the basic skeleton down, this is where it gets really fun. We can start swapping out our blocks and adding new ones to give our sentences some personality, some flavor. Check out these new flavor blocks. We've got descriptive words like brasileiro. You can say who you were with, com o amigo, or talk about your favorite things with meu favorito. You can even get really specific with things like feijoada, the famous Brazilian black bean stew.
And this is where the building block system really shines. You can literally just pick one thing from each column and you've got a perfect sentence. Let's try it. Column 1, eu acabei de. Column 2, let's grab assistir. And from column 3, filme brasileiro. Put it all together, eu acabei de assistir filme brasileiro. Let's do another one. Eu acabei de comer meu prato favorito. You see how you can just mix and match these endlessly? That's the real power here.
Okay, so you've seen all the pieces. You know how they snap together. Now, let's put it all into practice and see how you can use this to tell a little story about your day.
Here we go. Look how we combined our blocks. We have eu acabei de, our action, assistir, our object, filme brasileiro, and we even threw in that flavor block, com un amigo. It's a perfect, complete thought.
And to keep the story going,
Depois, which just means afterwards, eu acabei de comer feijoada, meu prato favorito. See? We used the exact same structure for a totally different activity and even added that extra little detail about it being our favorite dish. It's simple, it's powerful, and it's totally conversational.
And that brings us to your turn. So what did you just do? You just finished this explainer. You could actually say, eu acabei de assistir explainer. The absolute best way to make this stick is to use it right now. Think about something you literally just did and say it out loud using this phrase. Go on, give it a shot.